All right, we're talking about a healthy heart, and one way to make sure you have a healthy heart is through your gut, and that's where Dr. Erin Ellis comes in. Good morning, doctor. How are you?
I'm great, thanks. Good morning to you too.
So this was, I think, just fate happening for us because literally you popped up on my Instagram and my DM kind of, and I started to learn more about you because I've been so-called having gut problem, I think, and I find out that it really does affect your heart. So let's talk about what you do with a gut health.
Oh gosh, what do I not do with gut health is probably the question. Gut health is so important. And honestly, every single patient that comes into my office, I'm looking at their gut and I'm asking them questions about their gut because it plays a huge role in every single organ system we have in our body, including our heart.
All right, how'd you come to doing this?
So I actually got into this as my second career. I worked in the bars and restaurants for many years and always knew that I could do and be more. I was diagnosed with a rare form of cancer in 2010. So I've been a cancer survivor now for 11 years. And during that process, it really opened my eyes to health and wellness and that we really need to have a good health foundation to prevent chronic disease and cancer for the most part. So shortly after my cancer journey, I met a naturopathic doctor and I didn't want her to stop talking because everything that she did and learned through school was aligned with what I was learning on my own. And so I gave up serving chips and salsa in the Mexican food restaurant I was working at in Scottsdale and signed up and got into medical school. And 4 short years later, I graduated in 2017 and I've been in private practice since.
I'll tell you, I'm so glad you did because you're here to help guide me and our viewers through some very important things. We talk about dentistry, we talk about oral hygiene and gut and how it does pretty much come to heart disease if you're not taking care of them. How does that all play effect in this?
Oh, it's crazy to think that your mouth actually plays a role in cardiovascular disease, but gum disease or periodontitis is the fancy name for it, is actually associated with an increased risk of developing heart disease. And this is because the bad bacteria that contributes to gum disease moves throughout our body and can trigger inflammation to occur and infection in our heart vessels and valves. Not only that, but it's also affecting our gut. So over half of American adults have periodontal disease, and that's absolutely alarming. So it's super important to make sure that you're keeping up with your brushing, your flossing, and you're going in for regular dental exams so that these oral microbes don't get absorbed systemically.
Yeah. Okay, let's talk about our gut and how important it is to take care of that. What are some things that we can do to make sure we're not getting the gut and the disease and stuff like that?
Well, let's first recognize what is our gut microbiome. So we have about 100 trillion different bacteria in our gut, both good and bad, which make up this gut microbiome. And we obviously want more good than bad. And these good bacteria actually aid in production of our hormones and vitamins, including our thyroid, adrenals, our neurotransmitters, which affect every single organ system in our body, including our heart. So too much of the wrong bacteria can lead to cardiovascular disease, high blood pressure, and then that puts us at an increased risk for heart attack and stroke. So some things that we can do to prevent that, honestly, it starts with what you eat. And food is medicine, and Hippocrates has said that for many years. And it really does have a direct effect on this gut microbiome and the prevention of chronic disease. So my best advice is to reduce inflammation. And by doing that, we can improve the gut microbiome. So eating more fiber, lean meats, nuts, seeds, beans, and really reducing those inflammatory foods like gluten, dairy, soy, processed foods, sugar, bad fats like saturated and trans fats, and even alcohol will actually help you have a healthy gut and a healthy heart.
Huh. How many did you say we had again? How many of the
100 trillion.
Wow, 100 trillion.
Yeah,
That is it's so
crazy.
incredible. Wow. Gosh, I'm blown away, and that's why I was trying to figure out that out. And that all plays a part in our gut and our health right there, which is so amazing. Okay, how can people find out more about you and of course what you do to help people take care of their guts?
Take care of the guts. Well, I'm very active on social media because that's how we connected. You can find all of my links for social media on my website at drerinellis.com. I am in private practice in Southeast Gilbert. So if you're a patient in Arizona and would love to have a naturopathic doctor as part of your healthcare team, I would love to help you become your best version.
Doctor, I might be giving you a call, so we'll talk afterwards off camera. So thank you.
I'm here for you, Brad.
All right, great. Thank you.